Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3. We finally entered Blackcrag Fortress. We had to fight our way through some smugglers and some, well, more or less civilians, which I do feel bad about, but it's what it is, I guess. We're in here. We were greeted by a very scared man named Seymour, who told us that the Empress was willing to meet us, but unofficially. So we are supposed to kind of stealthily move through the fortress and find her, because he didn't actually tell us where the throne room is. I mean, a good guess would be somewhere in the central area of this, because according to the game, this is Blackcrag Fortress, not the lower level or anything. Potentially the only level there is, so we'll see. He also did tell us that we are free to take everything in this room and to the south of here. Now, we can't access this chest, but there is another one that we can access, for what it's worth. Thanks, I suppose. Well, either way, let's just move ahead. How are the alchemists? I mean, how's this gonna work? Are we supposed to, or are we allowed to meet anyone in here? Or are we to completely avoid everyone but the Empress and Seymour, I guess? I mean, I suppose we'll find out, huh? Need better ventilation, yeah? I mean, this doesn't seem like a very well-ventilated room for an alchemist. This shop is filled with foul smells. Vials and gourds cover every available surface, and the proprietor's hands are covered with permanent green stains. This is a small apothecary supplying the many servants and courtiers in this fortress. The aged proprietor grins toothlessly. I'm Howar. What are your responsibilities here? I'm the alchemist for Blackcrag, here to do major research. Why did you choose to do your research at this fortress? Many mages are here to do research. It's part of why Avernum has been put under quarantine. Okay. It has been put under quarantine to do research? Interesting. Yeah, why has it been placed under quarantine? Nobody is being let out of Avernum to help make sure none of the monsters sneak out with them. The Empress is trying to buy some time, to buy time, so we can research to find out ways to combat the creatures. That's why we sages are here. Okay, but I mean, at this point, all but one of the plagues have been dealt with. And that had little to do with mages. I mean, with one mage, I guess, to give him some credit. How many other researchers are around here? There are 3 of us in this corner of the fortress, each looking for solutions as fast as we can. Okay. Does that help me in any way? Can I buy any potions? Oh, I can. Utterly ridiculous. Well, thanks but no thanks. Yeah, 2,000. I don't think so. Can you make custom potions? No, I do not have the resources. I was a potion maker in the keep of Tinraya before the beasts came. I could have made very useful concoctions for you there. Tell me about the beasts. They are terrifying, fast, muscular. They are naturally magical. Each can unleash strange powers. You never know what they can do until you get close to them. We have been trying to find a way to disrupt the magic that protects them, but we have had no luck. I hope someone or something can find a weakness in those creatures, because they are terrifying. Okay, tell me about Tinraya. He frowns and looks down at the ground. The beasts came. We were completely unprepared. They made short work of us. When we fled, many of us were picked off during the journey east. Many of us lost. Please excuse me. I need some time to work. He turns away. Lost their lives? Their minds? Okay. Thanks for some more background info, I guess, although we didn't really learn anything we hadn't already heard about. What is this? Petri, magical instruction. Okay. Will we actually be allowed to learn something? Well, we were told that we are free to take anything from this room, so I am going to take them up on that offer. Okay. Bronze halberd, some iron javelins that can't be sold. Oh, steel javelins. Okay. Nothing particularly interesting, but some extra money is always welcome. The sign says nothing, but the sign depicts a spellbook. That's... Oh. I was hoping for... Whoa. Game just hung there for a second. I was kind of hoping for a straight-up spell pedestal, but okay. Oh. A dour priest sits at his desk, examining a vial of ochre slime. Ochre? Is that how you spell that? I've seen it spelled with R-E reverse, but that might be a British-American thing. He looks up at you, recognizes you, and sighs. I am Shane of the Anama, he says grimly. He recognizes me. How? We haven't met. Or does he mean that he recognizes our rings? I am Shane of the Anama, he says grimly. There are journals and monster samples on the table in front of him, and a large sack bulging with scrolls at his feet. An Anama member in an Empire fortress? Indeed. They heard that I was a sage. I studied the beasts of the wild, looking for ways to use their parts to replace magical spells. Empress Prozac is very practical. She works with what she has. Okay. What do you do here in the fortress? Well, I did have my own work once, profitable even, but I had to interrupt it when I was forced to come here. Since I was an expert on monsters, they enlisted me and made me come here to do research on the monster plagues. What was your profitable business? I had a thriving trade in items, highly reliable and handcrafted, crafted from monster samples I found. They can duplicate the effects of spells without violating my principles. I did bring some of them with me when I was forced to come here in the hope of wresting some profit from this tedious exercise. Care to purchase some? I mean, probably not, but let's take a look. Okay, utterly ridiculous, obviously, because no one ever sells anything at least reasonable prices. Well, thanks but no thanks. Where did you get that slime? What slime? It was brought to me from southern Avernum before the continent was quarantined. Someone had to trudge the whole length of that backwater just to bring me this. What have you learned about it? It was magically created, of course, like all giant slimes, but it is an all-new creation, not an adaptation of an existing design. Remarkable. It must have been made by a powerful magical talent. Well, presumably also Vonatai, according to what we learned. I'm looking for something called a Grimoire of Thran. Oh, that's right. I'm not sure why we would ask him about that. No, never heard of it, I think. He stops for a moment. Wait, the alchemist. He said he found a tome the other day. He reads a lot. He might know. Oh. Okay, I mean, it's interesting that we think of asking this guy, but not the alchemist, who might actually end up having it. But okay. I would like to learn some rituals. Oh. Extremely cheap. What? Make up your mind, man. Return life, yes, please. We're actually kind of low on money, though. Divine Retribution, Restoration, Host. I mean, none of these are particularly useful to me. Maybe Retribution, that's a... All nearby foes. Yeah, I mean, maybe this is only going to work on foes, though. As it says here. In that case, it might actually be kind of useful. This is a pretty powerful spell, all things considered. Should I? Can I sell stuff to him? Doesn't look like it. Another member. What's he doing in here? Rituals, nothing else. Okay. I mean, I don't really want to spend the last of my money, literally, on... Oh. Achievement unlocked High Priest. Okay, for maxing out 20 spells, I guess. What actually did maxing out the spell do for us? I'm not sure. But it is max level now, so that it should be better. Maybe it didn't use to resurrect with full health and now it might. I don't know. Divine Retribution. Yep, that's some good max damage. Of course, the range is going to be quite limited. You know what? Screw it. I might end up regretting this, but there you go. Oh, hello, Petrie. Hello, cockroach. There's a woman sitting at her desk, holding a powerful magnifying glass in her hand. She's examining a huge cockroach chained to a stone platform and twitching grossly. She straightens up and turns when you enter. I'm Petrie. Greetings. What are you doing? She looks down at the cockroach with a combination of fascination and revulsion. It looks back up at her. I'm doing research on this vile beast. Is there lots of research happening in the fortress? Yes, now. Many mages have come here to try to figure out where the monsters are coming from and how to deal with them. Have you discovered anything interesting about the roaches? Not yet. I know you wiped the roaches out, but we still need to figure out how they were made. Otherwise, the next plague to appear will cause great harm. She pokes it. It tries to bite her finger. But I'm sure you have other areas of interest. No, not necessarily. Well, I suppose. Do you know who I am? I think so. We were told that you Evernites might be coming and that we should assist you if possible. I know several spells of great power. I can teach you if you wish. Well, if only, because I'm kind of broke right now. Please teach me some spells. Utterly ridiculous, of course. Okay, and we actually... Wait. Oh, we could buy some of these. Wait, learn Howl of Terror? Don't we have that? Improve Fire Blast. Okay, no, never mind. This is actually already maxed out. Arcane Blow, though. We do have that, yeah. So we can improve that. In fact, we could probably max it out, but that would cost 5,000. My god. I guess I can always return here now that I've unlocked the path once. Okay, let's talk to the alchemist and see. I'm looking for something called the Grimoire of Thren. Cerulean, the librarian in Moon, is waiting for it. Oh, we just get it. Okay, cool. Oh, is that so? One of the pages brought it to me. It was stuck here when the quarantine started. He leaves the room for a few minutes and then returns with a book. He hands it to you. It's large and black and smells faintly of smoke. It doesn't make a bit of sense to me. Random mumblings from the look of things. I hope Cerulean can make better use of it than I did. Okay. Thanks. And still I cannot sell anything to these guys. Alright. Fair enough. Hello? Well, we're certainly running into a lot of people for considering that we are meant to stay kind of, hidden. Hello, Procease. You meet a member of Blackcrack Fortress's extensive serving staff. You terrify her. You ask her name. I'm Procease, she stammers. Are you employed here? I work in the kitchen. She stares at your face intently. Like many on the surface, she can recognize an Evernite when she sees one. Can I have some food? Yes, take what food you want. I need to get back to the kitchen now. She starts to back away. Sorry. She runs away. Jeez, I mean, are we really that terrifying? Seriously? Also, I'm apparently not allowed to take this food, despite what you just said. Blackcrack Fortress is guarded by hordes of the Empire's finest soldiers. They are studiously pretending that you aren't there. You don't exist to them. Your words aren't acknowledged. Your questions go unanswered. Alright, fair enough. Oh, is this gonna lead outside? As you walk through this small private garden, you are blinded by flashes of light. They are in front of and behind you. When your vision clears, you see several Empire warriors. One of them says, "You're a bad influence, worm. We won't let you do more damage." Then they attack. Okay. Did I do something wrong? I was just about to mention that I had been thinking, speculating to myself, whether it might be a viable approach to just ignore the Empress's wishes and just openly attack the Empire, using this opportunity to, just slaughter everyone here and up to and including assassinating the Empress herself. But, I mean, so far that hasn't been the case. Maybe these are just people who don't agree with her being so open-minded, I guess, and willing to actually negotiate with Avernum. Or, openly, or I guess not openly, but to work with the Evernites. Okay, I would like to haste, but I'm gonna keep these guys ensnared if possible. Okay, good. And you can step forward so you affect everyone. I mean, these guys aren't that tough, so we should be okay here. Ensnared, huh? I should have noticed that. If I drink this potion... I cannot move anymore. Oh, this is so stupid. Game, why? Not being able to move after attacking? Okay, I guess I can agree with that, but... Okay, whatever. What? Oh, you cannot... Never mind. That was just a weird amount of delay. Haste and attack down here. Oh god, I was not expecting that damage. She might be dead. Yep, that's most unfortunate. Oh well. Okay, that Didn't work so well. No haste, huh? Should I just finish off these guys? Can I even? No, I cannot finish them all. Except maybe I could with a frost thingy. Call the storm. Nice. And we even get another turn or another action. Okay, nice little ambush. First course of action, see if everyone else is still friendly. Okay, so that was just a rogue group of guards who were very, I don't know, traditionalists. Cap of Farsight? Ooh. Wait. That is not as... Wait, is that not as good? Sniper and sharpshooter, and extra missile damage. Less armor, less mind effect resistance. It does increase missile damage by 3%. At the cost of being less protective. Yeah, I mean, okay, I guess I'll go with that. It might be a bad idea. But it might also not matter at all. This leads into some kind of shrine. Hall of Statues. Hall of Statues? Oh, this is the Hall of Statues. But what is this room? Wouldn't it make more sense to label this room here with a sign? Oh, Vladimir. First I thought we might have run into Seymour again. Empire Dervish. Was this ultimately the way we were supposed to go to reach the Empress? This might be the throne room. Let's see here. What does the sign say? The man standing by the door steps in your way. Please wait. Before you enter, I must give you permission to proceed. I must approve all who would speak with the Empress. Yes, okay. Throne. This is the throne room. So is this the back entrance into the throne room? I'm confused. Weapon storage. You must process paperwork before taking anything. Violators will be flogged? Flogged, okay. Dervish doesn't talk to us. Okay, let's talk to Vladimir. But I'm not going to enter the throne room yet, I think. An officious bureaucrat stands by the door to the throne room, waiting. He sniffs slightly as you approach. When you try to introduce yourself, he doesn't pay attention. He's been told all about you. Chief Valorum Liaison Vladimir, at your service. What are you doing here? Waiting for you. I assume you wish to see Empress Prozak? Well, yes. Well, she wishes to see you. However, the situation has several complexities. What's the problem? Everything is currently unstable. Certain factions, should they find that the Empress is dealing with Evernites, would become very aggravated, and there would be difficulties. Serious difficulties. What sort of difficulties would they cause? He draws his finger horizontally across his neck. I'm sure you understand. Of course, I may give you permission to enter. You have but to request it. So I have to ask to go through that door? Well, I mean, fine by me. I'd rather not at this point. I mean, yeah, I would like to look around a bit more, even though I was told specifically not to. I mean, I'm not planning to cause any, you know, instabilities, any actual political problems, because I guess I never finished that train of thought, huh? So I was speculating previously whether it might be possible to just openly oppose the Empire at this point and ignore the Empress's wishes to talk with us. But obviously I'm very much in favor of finding a peaceful solution, and I definitely like the idea that the current Empress is willing to look for ways to peacefully coexist with Avernum, right? Or the previous inhabitants of Avernum. And yeah, obviously I'm not going to risk that. But at the same time, I am going to explore as much of this place as I possibly can without causing an incident that might make that impossible. So I guess at this point I'm not going to ask permission, just in case that we're going to be forced to go in. Then we have nothing further to talk about. Good day. We can ask about that again, right? Okay, good. Save the game. There are no weapons in here. This weapons storeroom has been cleaned out. There isn't much dust, so it must have been emptied very recently. A lot of troops have been outfitted here. They were probably sent into Avernum before the continent was quarantined. Fair enough. But there is also a very obvious button, so... okay. Purple sparkles, perfect. What is this? Scribbing, really? That's not suspicious at all. Hello, Win? Is this the smithy, it looks like, yeah. Okay, it would make sense that there is a connection between the smithy and the weapon storage, but what is with this secret tunnel and the scribbing in between? Hello, Win. Unsurprisingly, Blackrag has its own forge. It is large and well equipped. The woman running it is a top-tier craftswoman. A major Empire fortress was settled for no less. She looks you over. She recognizes who you are, and she doesn't care. I'm Win. Greetings. You have a nice forge here. Been busy? All of us in Blackrag are. I'm helping prepare the army for its assault. Of course, I do some work on the side in the meantime. There's going to be an assault? On who or what? Sure. You didn't think that the quarantine would last forever, that the Empire would give up on a whole continent. She shakes her head. The counterattack is coming, mark my words. Yeah, but counterattack on whom, though? Huh. What sort of work on the side? Well, I've made a lot of excellent weapons, which are available at reasonable prices. Yeah, I kind of doubt that. Also, if you have truly good taste, you can improve your equipment here. How can you improve my equipment? She points at the gate to the south. There's some machinery in there, the product of the finest mages in the Empire. It processes gems, valuable ores, and other reagents, absorbs them, generates energy, and blesses items. Oh, that's what she tells us. Okay. Of course, the proper materials are expensive, but for a mere 4,000 coins, some of your equipment can be blessed. I mean, I have plenty of raw materials, just not a lot of money. I mean, I would like that, but again, this is very expensive. Can you still do work on my equipment? Oh, well, work? Why, yes, I can do a variety of useful, if unpredictable, improvements. Unpredictable, you say? Exactly what sort of improvement will my item get? That's a fair question. It works on most armor and weapons. The control of the device is not what it could be. It improves items for the better, though. Almost always. Okay, so definitely save beforehand. Do you have anything for sale? She does. Expensive, though. Ghostly Blade. Oh, that's a offhand weapon. And I can't directly compare it. I think the base damage should be the same. 100 to 400. It slows. It offers extra protection and hostile effect resistance. Okay. I mean, obviously, I don't have the money for that. And I probably won't ever have the money to just straight up buy an item when items are the one thing that you get pretty plentifully just by playing the game. You know, just raiding dungeons and conquering ancient tombs and the like. Sell something. Yes, that sounds good. How much do we have? Oh, wow, 12,000. Never mind. I did not think that we had that much stuff to sell. Holy crap, look at this. Well, actually, that's just... It gives you the total price for all the items, right? Yeah. Okay, for a second there I thought, wait, 55 at 450 each? No. Obviously, no such luck. Speed burst, though. I mean, will we ever use these? Maybe, maybe not. I have so many herbs that I'm most likely never gonna use. At least not most of them. But then they all... I could sell a couple of these for a couple hundred coins, but that's not really gonna make a huge difference. Things like this. Spine shield and regeneration. I mean, honestly, I'm never gonna use these. Yeah. Same with this, honestly. I don't know. It might be a stupid idea, but... Oh, also... I guess I have been keeping copies of all the interesting sounding books, right? Especially the ones that are kind of valuable. Yeah, but they don't sell for a lot of money, so I might as well hold on to them just in case there might actually be a use for them. I'm pretty sure at this point that Golem Mine Stones are just for selling. There's been no indication whatsoever that these might be used for anything else. Fire. Pool of Fire. I mean, specifically Pool of Fire is just not a very good spell. I can't see myself getting into a situation where I would ever think that, oh man, if only I could cast another Pool of Fire. And a very low level one at that. So let's just get rid of that. Right. I mean, one of Inferno at least should be able to deal some decent damage. Blink. Oh, Blink I can definitely see coming in useful. So, sure. Let's sell some extra stuff for 1,300. That definitely makes me feel a lot better about my finances. That being said, I'm not gonna use this extremely cheap and unpredictable enchantment service, I don't think. And I guess that's all, huh? Work on my equipment. Yeah, 4K. I mean, I just saved the game, so I'm just curious. Oh, you pay the money. She leaves the room. The gate to the south opens. She returns. All right. Place a non-blessed item into the box and pull the lever. But, I mean, we've seen similar enchantment services all over the place, right? I'm just curious. I'm gonna put this in here and see if it does anything. Has this been blessed? Oh, it's blessed. It says. The damage has been increased by a not insignificant amount. Not quite 10%, but close to it. Actually, exactly 8%, right? Almost exactly? No, exactly 8%. Is that worth it? And can we do that multiple times? Oh, we can. But yeah, we have seen... Wow, we can just keep doing that? And it doesn't use any additional materials? Huh. I mean, in that case, can we just put in multiple things? Well, this is blessed, for what it's worth. Maybe you can only bless one item at a time. Oh, it is blessed. 46% armor, my god. Okay, it only seems to affect the base properties like damage and armor. But that's already pretty good, obviously. Is it worth spending 4,000 coins though? Is this a better enchantment chest than the others that I've found throughout the game? I mean, I don't know. That may be the case, but there have been plenty that don't cost any money to use, and I just can't help but wonder if they are that much worse. What else was there to pay money for? I guess the mage trainer, huh? I am somewhat interested in improving the arcane blow. I really only need to improve it one more time, right? And oh no, wait, never mind. We did learn it from a spellbook, I think. We already had the spell. I might be wrong. Cloak of the Arcane is also only level 1. We don't have Howl of Terror at all. Maybe I should at least learn it, now that I have quite a bit of money to play with. Okay, that was definitely an interesting encounter, and if nothing else I learned that enchanting items might actually be useful. I don't know, I never really wanted to think about it, basically. To spend any kind of effort into dealing with that, but I was also not expecting it to be that straightforward. So when I come across another enchanter that does not cost money to use, I'm just going to go ahead and try using it and see what it does. Teach me some spells. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna learn Howl of Terror for 2,000 though. Oh, it hurts a little bit. Summon 8, Pool of Corruption, Arcane Summon, Cloak of the Arcane. Okay, I mean, Arcane Blow is my strongest attack spell, so I should probably spend some money on that, right? Cloak of the Arcane is also potentially useful. Oh, this is so much money though. I wonder, should I? Yeah, whatever. Okay, down to 2k. That's alright. The rest is really not that important. This is a lot of damage. And it's energy damage, which most creatures are not immune to. I think notable exceptions are like gazers, eye beasts, and maybe that's it? Maybe some demons? Not sure. And we could use Cloak of the Arcane if we ever come into a situation where we're going to deal mostly magical damage, or where we want our magical damage to be the most powerful it could possibly be. Let's see here. Yeah, Fire Blast is maxed out. The Spell Barrier, unfortunately, is not. I really wonder when and where we'll eventually get the 3rd rank of that, and whether I've already missed it or missed an opportunity to get it. Oh well. What? Oh, there we go. Okay. Right, and as far as priest spells go, Divine Host and Divine Restoration. I mean, these are really not that expensive. And we don't have either of these. I'm not going to use Divine Host, though, to be honest. Nor Divine Restoration. I mean, it's just a better healing spell. Cures or reduces all negative effects, too. This might be useful to have, but it's also not super necessary. So I'm going to hold off on that and just keep a little bit of money for the time being. Was not expecting all that wealth to be gone that quickly, but oh well. Alright. Can take at least some stuff for free, so I will. Obviously, we are in dire need of money. Constantly. Pantry A. Oh, yes please. We can always turn those into more money. You try to explore some more of Blackcrack Fortress. When you get close to the gate, a guard quickly runs up and waves you back. "What are you doing?" he hisses. "Stay back and out of sight, or we'll all be in serious trouble." Okay. I actually appreciate that the game specifically tells me where I'm not allowed to explore. This door is held shut by a massive padlock. Since you need to keep a low profile, you decide not to smash it. None of your keys fit the lock. Okay, so you have to stumble into this little ambush. I wonder if the Empress intended this to be some sort of test. And this is blocked, really. Didn't I just say last episode that I probably didn't need better tool use for anything ever? Well, I guess I was wrong, because I'm pretty sure I don't have 18 with this. Nope. Huh, that's interesting though, that it's theoretically possible to crack that. Let's put the Emperor here, I guess. I kind of want to get rid of the shrub and the pouch when an opportunity presents itself. I was thinking of putting them in the same crate where I stored the Xeon Skull, but kind of forgot. Okay. Anyway, yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's finally do it. What are you doing here? Yes, I want to. What's the problem? Difficulties? I see. I request permission to see Her Royal Highness. He nods. "We have watched your progress, and you are indeed capable enough for us to risk dealing with you. You may enter." He claps his hands, and there is a click from the door to the throne room. There is something else I would like to know. Is there? I see. Sadly, I am needed elsewhere. I need to start ensuring that nobody interrupts your time with the Empress. Good luck. You may see the Empress now. He walks through the door to the west and is gone. Well, fair enough. You gasp in awe when you see the amazing chamber before you. The walls, floor, and ceiling of semi-precious stone, the intricate craftsmanship, and the fountain of sparkling water ringing the room... what? A fountain ringing the room? Make this the loveliest sight you have ever seen. Wow, okay. To the east, however, is a sight to inspire even more awe, and fear as well. Sitting on her throne, watching you cautiously, is Empress Prazak, absolute monarch of the Empire. When you enter, she nods and smiles. The Avernite envoy at last. Come and speak quickly. We don't have much time. She motions you for you to approach. Okay. Alright, let's pretend that we're in awe. Cannot take those golden cups without anyone noticing, huh? What's this? Throne room. You don't say. Okay, this is the waiting chamber. Makes sense. We can actually go here. Interesting. Are we allowed to rob this place? I mean, we could without anyone watching. Tempting. But you know what? Let's not do that. Hello there, lady. You stand before Empress Prozak, leader of the Empire. In public, she must be the sworn eternal foe of Avernum, yet here you are. She looks down at you, quietly evaluating you. She seems strong, but not cruel, alert, but not nervous, skeptical, but not hostile. With a simple, regal movement of her hand, she motions you forward. Greetings, mighty Empress. Greetings. I am Prozak, Empress of the Eternal Empire, scion of Pralgad, highest lady of Vantanas, mistress of Valorim. Welcome to Blackcrag Fortress. I am the Empress. I am here to deal with this horrible mess. What else is there to say? Her voice is calm, measured, utterly confident. She bears the near-absolute power she wields very well. I think you Avernites can help us, and thus help yourselves. Okay. General Taverna told me to find you after I defeated the golems. It's true. Some Empire soldiers attacked me when I was trying to reach you. Also true. Well, let's say that the general sent us. But she knew that, of course. Really, surely there is an interesting tale there. You give her an executive summary of the golem situation. That is no longer a situation, I guess. Sounds like Bazaron is a competent fellow. Your words reflect well on him. Thank you for helping Gale, since they were too incompetent to look after themselves. Sure, you're welcome. Yeah, some Empire soldiers attacked me when we were trying to reach you. I'm not surprised. There are elements in the government disloyal to me. They must be found and removed. Well, some of them have been removed, I guess. They wish nothing but for the war against Avernum to never ever end, no matter what threats face us. What will you do to those disloyal to you? I want to be a just monarch, but I am still the monarch. I will be obeyed. What sort of relationship do you want with Avernum? Avernum should never have existed. Everyone in it should be welcome to return to the surface. Oh, okay. Criminals must be punished, but the misfits and fools should not be allowed to find their own happiness. Okay, I guess that's one way to look at it. I mean, I definitely agree about the criminal part, not necessarily about the misfits. Well, misfits and fools. I mean, whatever. As long as one does not act directly against me, I think that person should be able to live a life in the sun. Okay, I guess we can agree on that. Are you in any danger? A monarch is always in danger of assassination. Understand, I am taking a great risk by dealing with you, even in secret. I do it because it is necessary. Well, I mean, it was difficult to get here, was it though? Was it really? I mean, we had to walk through the entirety of Valorim on foot, so I guess that's a bit of a hurdle. But we did that anyway. Getting to here specifically, well, we went through the ambush and we had to slaughter a bunch of quote-unquote caravan guards. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, Prozak's key. Well, thank you. What door would that unlock? Oh. I can imagine. Allow me to make your return here easier. A courtier brings you a key. You will, alas, still have to enter through the back tunnel. I can't be seen as willingly negotiating with Avernum. Not yet, at least. Okay. How did she come to rule the Empire? What? I mean, I guess. Let's ask about that. Hawthorne was my father. He was ruler of the Empire up until some Avernites slew him. She watches you carefully as she says that. Now I have to clean up many of the disasters he left us. Okay. So she doesn't seem too upset that her father was assassinated, because I guess she agrees that he was a tyrant and not a very wise leader. What disasters did he leave you? Look at the horrible death and expense of the war with Avernum. For that matter, look at the whole Avernum situation. That was his doing. Okay. If my people were If my people killed your father, why are you willing to deal with me? Hawthorne was a cruel, cold man to everyone around him. Believe me, he is not missed. He was powerful and brilliant, but too cruel to be a truly strong leader. Just look at the whole Avernum situation. Yes. No need to tell me about it. He created Avernum. He prized order above all else. So what did he do? Take anyone who damaged his precious order and get rid of them. Other rulers have had enemies. He created his. Huh. Yep, fair enough. What do you think of Avernum? I know my father sent warriors, wizards, resources down into Avernum. Not killing them outright was to his credit, I suppose. About the only merciful thing he ever did. But now the Empire has an enemy, and a strong one at that. And worse, by getting rid of everyone different, everyone creative or unusual, he helped make this horrible mess I have to solve. We need the fresh, creative minds he casually disposed of. Okay. I like the way you're thinking. What do you know of the monster plagues? Too much. Really? I don't think there is such a thing as too much knowledge. There are hundreds of thousands of our citizens dead, multitudes more wounded or refugees. Confidence in the Empire is shaken. A whole continent under quarantine. It is a mess. Yes, mess seems to describe it well. She sighs. And worse, it could have been avoided. Could it, though? I guess, yeah, ultimately, what caused it was the Empire offending the Vanatai, which wouldn't have happened if Avernum had never been founded as a penal colony, basically. So, of course, no one could have foreseen those particular consequences, but still. Also, they couldn't possibly know about the Vanatai involvement yet, right? Surely your people weren't always confident in the Empire. As an Avernite, I'm sure you can have a hard time believing how the Empire's people could love us, how the people of the Empire could love their rulers and the prosperity they provide. Not even the Avernum War shook our people's confidence in us. Has the death toll really been that high? If only it weren't true. Yes, the toll has been that serious. Why have you imposed a quarantine on Valorim? I cannot imagine what they say about us in Valorim now, but the quarantine is a necessity. Otherwise the monsters may spread. The official purpose is, of course, to have time to prepare to fight them. However, I have serious doubts about our abilities against them. Surely the Empire can defend itself against anything. Whoever made the monsters designed them very well. They attack in completely non-standard ways. Okay. If we can adapt to that, you should be able to. Since you do have creative and capable people like Bezeron? Is that his name? I shouldn't have forgotten. I know he was mentioned just moments ago. You see, when Hawthorne sent anyone different to Avernum, we lost exactly the creative minds. Okay. I see. Especially in our military, who could have figured out ways to defeat them. Thus, an avoidable catastrophe occurred. I see. Is that why you wanted to see me? Yes. She pauses and steels herself to say what she is about to say. We need Avernum's help. Avernum defeated us. Avernum is the only force that can destroy the monsters too. I have an important offer to make to Avernum. That is why I have a diplomatic mission for you. Okay. I do not think Avernum will want to work with you. No, that's not true at all. In fact, our commander and ex-commander is specifically working toward that goal. At least, according to what he told us. Of course, he might have his own agenda, and we don't really know what the actual leaders of Avernum think. Specifically, King Micah III, if he's still in rule. But, well, as far as I'm personally concerned, obviously this is all very desirable. So yes, I will help you as much as I can. Alright. Something was added to my diary, and we receive a quest. Deliver Prozak's message. Huh. She pulls out a scroll and holds it in her hand, looking at it with a strange expression on her face. This needless conflict between the Empire and Avernum, the nation we created, must end, and end justly. She hands you the scroll. This is a vital diplomatic message for your master, Anaximander. Okay. Odd that she knows about him. Indeed. Take it to him with all haste, and then return to me. Okay. May I explore more of this mighty fortress? You may go where you will, as long as you do not trouble any guards who prevent your movement. Your visit here must remain discreet. If some forces find that I'm meeting with Evernights, there will be difficulties. Right. Okay, I guess that's all we can talk to her about. That was all very positive and very encouraging. Surprisingly so. Did we complete all the quests we had? Why is this quest not completed? Maybe it's going to be complete once we return to Anaximander? Shopper travels around Carnal Province. Oh. Oh. I see. We met her, but we have to return to this person. I forgot about that. Shopper who travels around Carnal Province. I don't remember where that person was at all. So maybe I'll look that up in between episodes to prevent any needless wandering. Save the game. See if we can talk to her some more. Just trying to make sure that I didn't miss any dialogue option. Monster plagues, death toll, quarantine. Okay, we did ask about all of these. Okay, fair enough. She did give us a key, not for this door though. What would it be for? Oh, for this door. I see. Just to make the way from the secret tunnel to the throne room a little bit faster. I mean, that's not much of a help, but okay. Thanks, I guess. Oh, again, the freaking stuck key? What the hell? I guess the S key must be stuck sometimes, forcing me to scroll downward. Alright, well, whatever. I guess... Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, I do keep inside. There we go. This library is well stocked and well tended. There are books of all sorts in here, from works of fiction and dusty historical tomes to works of more immediate interest to an adventurer such as yourself. Ooh. Okay. Guess I'll take that. Thank you. Lands of Empire. Empress Prozak. Secrets of Wainscoting. Alright. More magical notes. And what is this? Please be something good? Divine Host, huh? Okay. Well, at least now we know that spell. We could max it out. But again, not really necessary. Okay, well. I was kind of hoping against hope that we might learn Dispel Barrier level 3, but, you know, no such luck yet. Alright, and looks like for the time being, we're not going to be able to explore the rest of this fortress. Maybe we'll never be able to. Who knows? Well, I mean, for now I'm just gonna head back outside. This is gonna be a little bit of a pain, having to go through this every time. Also, I hope the button is, or the lever is still active. Okay, good. Yeah, this is a little bit of a walk to get back out, but that's okay. Also, interestingly, we have not been officially asked to deal with Footriser Province, as I was expecting. We do have the book, though. For whom was that? Grimoire of Thran. Cerulean, Librarian of Moon. That is somewhere nearby-ish. I think. Oh, yeah, Moon is there. Oh, nearby-ish, as I said. I guess we can walk there. And also, sorry, Carnal Province is actually all the way down here. Huh. Yeah, I certainly don't remember where exactly that person was who asked us to tell her, I think, of our meeting with the Empress. Ah, is this Moon? Yes, it is. Some Empire warriors stop you on the road. One of them, seeing a non-human, draws a sword. Another says, "Put your blade away, fool! This is one of the freaks who fought the monsters down south. Don't try anything." Yeah, I mean, it's not so much that we're freaks who are way too powerful for you guys, but we're also the people who actually defeated the freaking plague and saved the people. You ungrateful idiots. Ugh. Oh well. Okay, library. Here. Ah, yes indeed. We might be allowed entrance here now. I think that might have been the entire point. Hello. I found the grimoire of Thren. She sits up, alert. Yes, the tome. Give it to me. First payment, I guess? It's only fair, after all. Ring of utility. All right, here. She takes a ring off and hands it to you. A trinket, but a useful one. She seizes the book eagerly, perhaps too eagerly. Yes, yes, the book is mine. Now I... She stops. Oh, you. Reward, yes. If you enter the library, that is, if you pay to enter the library, there are some stones. They have writing, but it is hard to see. Rub them with your hands, firmly, and they will glow. Very strange. Now be off with you. I have reading to do. Oh, yes. Okay. I mean, I love a good book as much as the next person. Maybe more than the next person, but she seems a little bit overeager. When you try to open this door, an invisible barrier blocks your hand. Perhaps you need permission. Yeah, I would like permission. So profession... Library... How do you become an authorized person? Oh. Really? I don't want to pay that much. I forgot about that one. Really? Is there no other way? I guess not. At least this one is a bit cheaper to enter than the one in... Where was it? In Lorelei? No, not Lorelei. Yes, Lorelei, I think. Maybe. And I'd rather pay the money to an overly... I don't know, excited book lover than some criminal, but okay, well, what is this? Ring of utility. Luck, first aid, and nature lore. Yeah, okay. It does what it says it does. It's purely utility. Missile damage, magical damage, lots of magical damage too. Healing. I mean, honestly, we could easily do without that, but is first aid and nature lore and luck gonna help that much? I mean, maybe. First aid is gonna help a bit. 10% to blessings and curses, though. 5% healing really don't make a difference. I wonder. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use that. Sure, why not? 3,000, huh? I don't have that money, of course. I'm not too far off, though. Interestingly, also, I'm pretty sure I never took a note about this library and it costing money. Okay, so Moon. Library. I mean, for all I know, that could have some really good spells to teach us. Potentially even level 3 barrier. Although I wonder if they would actually hide that behind a paywall and not rather make the highest rank available via dungeon exploration of some sort. You know, behind some actual gameplay challenge rather than just accumulating more money. Now that being said, I was just thinking that in the previous games it was possible to just run out of money, basically. Or effectively, at least. I guess there will always be respawning enemies who would drop bits and pieces that you could turn into small amounts of coin, but there weren't really any ways to just make reasonable amounts of money, right? In this game, there are those random job board missions that do sometimes award pretty decent rewards. So I guess in this case, it is actually possible to farm for money for some of these expensive optional activities. In fact, maybe I guess I could look into doing some of the most profitable ones I can find, and try to make the money, for example, that archery trainer and this library access and some extra spell training. I could, maybe. Okay, library 3,000 anyway. Let's just finally finish this note here I was taking. There we go. Alright, yeah, for the time being I think I will not do that. I guess I'm gonna look up where that person is for this quest. No, not that one. There. Shapur. Sure. I can look that up. I could try and find Zik too, because obviously we don't need to... Actually, that's kind of close by, and we don't need to go into Footracer Province for that. Well, not into the walled off area anyway. And I might also want to talk to the dragons first. I mean, I don't know. That being said, maybe I should return to an Examander. You know what? I could do that. Sure. Let's do that. We need to do that outdoors. That's fine. 5 minutes left? That might be enough to have this conversation. Can we please go through? Thank you. What? Space is blocked. I guess I was trying to go where the guard was standing. Save the game just in case. You tell an Examander of your first meeting with Empress Prozak and give him the scroll she gave you. He nods, tells you to wait, and leaves. You wait for a day. Really, a whole day. When you try to return to your rooms, guards stop you. Food is brought to you and you wait. Really? We are held in his room for a day? Okay. Eventually, an Examander returns and says, I have been in communication with King Micah. He believes this is our greatest opportunity, but only if we are careful. Very, very careful. He hands you a scroll, sealed with the seal of Avernum. Take this to Empress Prozak. Return as soon as you can with her response. Fair enough. Okay. Anything more? Done some exploring. It doesn't look like there's anything new to talk about. Do we get anything new for our efforts? Nope. Okay, well, that was quick. Very quick. Now, is there a fast way for us to return to Blackcrack? I mean, there is... where is it? Over this way? Yes. There's the teleportation service that I never really made use of after first discovering it. I didn't forget about it, I don't know. For the most part, I had things to do along the way, so I never really thought that it was very necessary to take this shortcut. 50 coins, yeah. That's okay, I guess. So let's see here. Lorelei. Dangerous, yeah. Remake and Gale. Which one would be the closest? Lorelei or Gale? Lorelei, I guess. I mean, technically, maybe Gale? But from Lorelei, we might be able to meet that person who's in Karnal Province. Maybe that's a decent starting point. Because I also... Maybe I'm gonna go to Lorelei. I'm probably gonna end the episode here. I think I'm gonna go to Lorelei, look up where that person is in Karnal Province, go talk to them, and then make my way up here, talk to the dragons, maybe deal with Zik, and then make my way back up to Blackcrack. I know I was told to do it as quickly as possible, but, you know, as quickly as possible in this case involves me doing some optional stuff, apparently. Yes. Oh, wait, what? Fiery pit. Maybe I should have been paying attention to the message? I guess we are near... No, wait, we're nowhere near Lorelei. What the heck? What a scam. I mean, I guess we're in Karnal Province. Well, near Karnal Province, anyway. That was a bit of a waste of 50 coins, but, well, it did bring us a bit closer to where we wanted to be, so that's fine. Why don't I call it an episode here? As I said, I'm gonna look up where we need to go, and then I'll just walk up this little bit of the coast here. No huge deal. Although a little bit unfortunate. Oh well. Teleportation accidents, I guess. It could have been much worse. We could have teleported into solid rock. So I guess we're kind of lucky ultimately. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.